It's no coincidence that the two events were held on the same day. Racism and sexism are often seen as two separate topics for their respective groups. However, for women of color facing intersectional bias on the daily, the two issues go hand in hand. In an interview with the Washington Post, Farah Tanis, the executive director of Black Women's Blueprint, the organization behind the March for Black Women, spoke out about the decision to hold the march on the same day. "I said to myself that there will not be another march for racial injustice that does not truly center on Black women and their issues," Tanis said. According to its website, BWB aims to bring Black women, girls, and gender non-conforming people into full and equal social, economic, and political participation of mainstream American society. During parts of the D.C. rally, protesters can be heard chanting "Black Women Matter" and "Shame." A Game of Thrones reference? Possibly. Dorcas Davis, of the March for Racial Justice organization, also explained to the Washington Post that the organization began planning the march after a police officer was acquitted in the killing of Philando Castile. Castile, a Black man, was shot by a Minnesota police officer during a routine traffic stop. His girlfriend captured the disturbing incident on camera. In a longer public statement, organizers for the March for Black Women also specified the reason behind today's gathering. "In this highly political moment of the 20th anniversary of the Million Woman March, the March for Black Women will amplify the struggles of Black women in the rural South, the Black Belt, and demand a cease and desist of all threats to those of us who are immigrant women across the country living in fear of deportation." Smaller satellite marches took place in communities across the country. A number of participants showed solidarity on social media. Check out some of the moments from the day below.